Welcome back. It is time for our favorite law game, Case or No Case. Anjali McGuire is going to play with me today. Thank you for sitting in on this.
I'm so excited.
And our Case or No Case attorney, William Franchi, has 3 cases for us, and we have to guess which one is the real one.
Yes.
Okay, go for it, William.
Right. So I don't know you've seen this before, so we'll get right into it.
I love it so much, by the way.
Oh, excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. All right, so the first one we have, the case of the seatbelt. Johnny's driving down Kennedy Boulevard. He's heading to West Shore. He comes to the red light at Howard Avenue. He stops. Mike comes through, and he's driving down Kennedy Boulevard, paying attention to his cell phone, looks down, crashes into the back. Okay? Jimmy gets ejected from the car because of the crash.
Ooh.
Turns out he's not wearing his seatbelt. He turns around and sues Mike for his injuries. Does Jimmy have a case against Mike?
Okay.
Okay? Number 2, the case of the middle car. So we'll set this up. We have a red light and we have Jennifer in front. Lauren stopped directly behind Jennifer. Jake comes through and he's driving down the road and he's not paying attention to what he's doing. He crashes into the back of Lauren so hard that she crashes into Jennifer. Okay? So car number 3 hits car number 2, which pushes car number 2 into number 1.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Jennifer, who is in number 1, sues both 2 and 3, Lauren and Jake.
Okay.
Does Jennifer, car 1, have a case against Lauren, which is car 2, the middle car?
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Number 3 is the case of the green light.
Okay.
All right? Tommy is at the red light at 301 and Big Bend Road.
Okay.
Okay? He stopped right there at Big Bend. He's watching his red light. Light turns green. Sally's coming up behind. She sees the green light, but does not see that Tommy is still stopped because Tommy said, well, a light turned green, so I'm going to make sure that no one's coming on 301 that has run the red light.
Right.
Sally slams into the back. She sues Tommy for her injuries. Okay? Does Sally have a case against Tommy because he hesitated?
Oh, gosh. Oh, who has a case out of those 3? I'm thinking maybe number 1 has the case?
1. Definitely not 3.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
And 2, that's not her fault. The girl in the middle,
Sometimes.
No?
Sometimes.
Okay.
In this particular instance, based on what I gave you, she's not. The middle car's not at fault. But
Right.
it comes down to why you need an attorney is for that particular purpose. Because sometimes that middle car, for a variety of reasons, they're too close. Maybe they were starting to inch up. You know, there's a lot of different things that can happen that take a case from not being a case to being a case.
Now, the guy that got ejected, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, but that doesn't matter. Or does it?
Kind of matters.
Okay.
Great thing in Florida is we have what's called comparative negligence. So you can be 99% at fault for your own injuries, and you can collect that 1% of fault from the other person. Okay, so you can go all the way from 100-0 all the way to 99 and 1%, right? And so with a seatbelt, you're probably going, or with the lack of a seatbelt, you're probably going to see that comparative negligence, which is what we call that percentage, come into play.
Right.
So your award at the end is going to be less than if you had your seatbelt on and had done everything correctly.
Gotcha.
Wear your seatbelt.
And the last one, you know, if just because somebody hesitates at the green light, that's okay. I mean, it does make sense to look both ways because in this town, there are a lot of red light runners.
Yes,
there are.
They try to catch it.
You're responsible for everything you do in the car, and that is also avoiding another car.
Okay, good stuff.
You can drive through the car in front of you.
Hey, congrats, by the way.
Yes!
We won.
Oh, and both of you actually get poker chips. Franchi and Drew all poker chips.
All right, thank you. To learn more about our Case or No Case attorney, visit TampaLawFather.com. William Franchi, always good to see you.
Always good to see you.
Looking dashing,
Thank you.
by the way. Daytime, we'll be right back.